From Wish TV, your local news source, this is breaking news.
We've asked a lot of you, and we're asking you to do even more through these next weeks and months as COVID is taking an even greater toll on us. With your help, we can and we will get through this.
Breaking news, restrictions will soon go back into effect for most of Indiana as the state deals with sharp increases in COVID-19 hospitalizations and deaths. Those restrictions start on Sunday.
And they're based on the color of your county on a map that they've given out. We have team coverage tonight. Let's get right to News 8 Sierra Hignite for the latest on the governor's announcement. Sierra.
Yeah, Phil, Governor Holcomb and Dr. Chris Box will now make restrictions based on the state health department's map. Now, you can see the change that's happened since the state moved into stage 5 in September. There are currently no counties that are blue and now 9 counties that are red. As part of the new restrictions announced today for orange counties, indoor and outdoor social gatherings are limited to just 50 people. Indoor K through 12 extracurricular activities will be limited to 25% capacity. For those red counties, they'll have a 25-person limit on social gatherings, and K through 12 events should be limited to participants, event staff, and parents or guardians only. Hospitals and long-term care facilities in those counties may also impose limitations and are recommended to completely suspend all social activities. The governor says that most of the increased spread is due to community spread.
Like many states across the country, we are in the midst of a second surge.
The majority of the increase is a result of community spread and pandemic fatigue. We're hearing that people are refusing to wear masks, that some employees are being told to come to work even when they're supposed to be on quarantine, and that parents won't test their children for fear of having to quarantine.
The state is giving $20 million to local governments to provide support for COVID-19 efforts for things like event plan review, public awareness, education, and compliance. Dr. Chris Box says that the state will provide more guidelines related to the upcoming holidays next week. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Sierra Hignite, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
All right, Sierra, thank you. The announcement did not seem to surprise people downtown. That's where News 8's Demi Johnson is now with that part of our team coverage. Demi.
Yeah, people downtown told me it seemed like as restrictions relax, so did behavior. That's why some are okay with going back and even said they expected it to happen sooner. I talked to one person today who works in the service industry here in Indianapolis. He said staff works hard to keep people in masks and away from each other, especially at bars, but it's not always easy. And while he doesn't want to be out of work again, he thinks it may be necessary. Others I talked to had concerns about people traveling between counties and said they believe adding restrictions statewide is the only thing that will help.
Just because people aren't following simple guidelines, and as much as it's sad, it's a little depressing at times too, but these are trying times and we're just going to have to do what we can to get through it.
I believe we should go back to 0, stage 1, like quarantining, at least stage 1. You know what I'm saying? 5, no. 2, no, because people are traveling.
As we mentioned before, there are limits on indoor gatherings, but so far we've not heard any plans to change capacity in restaurants or bars specifically. We do know there are new expectations for added enforcements and signs in those kinds of establishments.